It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Sunday, the 4th of December. I'm Michael Groff. Most of the country preparing for their first big blast of Arctic air coming up this week. And we'll have slightly cooler temperatures as well Tuesday and Wednesday, but for the most part, will remain mild. And as far as rain chances go, well, unfortunately, not really much to talk about there. But we'll look at a beautiful sunrise to start the day. That's the good news out there this morning as we look toward the Superstition Mountains here at 6:25 a.m. Officially at Sky Harbor right now, 45 degrees. Dew points at 30. Relative humidity, 57%. The winds are calm and the barometer is steady. Temperatures across south central Arizona and around the metro area right now, about where you'd expect them to be for early December, mainly in the upper 30s to upper 40s. No clouds to talk about in the satellite picture right now. The watch warning map features some winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings, portions of the Rockies, back toward the Sawtooth Mountains of Idaho, and in the Cascades today, as well as some winter weather advisories for Madison, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, down towards Chicago throughout the day today. A few inches of snow possible up there. Flash flood watches on the Texas and Louisiana Gulf Coast from Houston, Galveston toward Port Arthur, Lake Charles, and Lafayette, Louisiana. On the convective outlook, there's a marginal risk of severe weather today for Biloxi toward Mobile and Panama City, Florida. And as far as our weather goes, let's get into the details as we delve into our forecast a bit further. Look at the latest GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time today. And we're caught between a pretty good ridge off the west coast and a deep low still sitting over northeast Mexico. And as a result, dry northwesterly flow will be in place across the state today. Mostly sunny skies, and we'll have high temperatures in the upper 60s. A few spots may touch 70 this afternoon. Tonight we'll have clear skies, lows mainly in the 40s. And then tomorrow, big surface low just north of Grand Forks, North Dakota, and a trailing cold front back to the Dakotas, Nebraska, northern Colorado, Utah. So cold air is knocking on the door, but we'll have a mostly sunny day. Could see a few clouds in the afternoon. High temps near 70. In fact, the latest GFS and the NAM are showing us getting up to 70 tomorrow here in Phoenix. On Tuesday, a few more clouds in the mix. Cold air still sitting across the Intermountain West and starting to spill into the central part of the country, the northern and central plain states. But we are still dry. High temperatures cool off a bit. We'll be in the low to mid 60s. Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, the latest European, this is 5 a.m. Wednesday, still shows some precipitation in northeast Arizona and getting as close to us as far northern Maricopa County. But I don't think we're going to see any rain here in the valley. In fact, our chance of rain, we're still going to keep it at 0 for now. And any rain will be confined to maybe up toward Payson. You might see some rain or snow showers there. Globe, Miami, perhaps could see a shower. Flagstaff, maybe. But most of the action will be over Colorado and New Mexico. So Wednesday, we look pretty dry and a bit cooler. High temperatures, even if we go with the cooler European solution, right around 60 to the low 60s. And the latest GFS actually only shows us cooling off to about 63, 64 on Wednesday. And that'll be the coolest day. Meanwhile, the rest of the country starting to really feel the effects of the cold air. That's a 1044 millibar high over southeast Montana. So cold air is definitely marching on in, but not here. And in fact, on Thursday, we see temperatures start to rebound a bit as high pressure builds in from the west. We'll be getting back up toward 65, 67 or so. The sky will remain mostly sunny. Friday, look at the freezing line down there toward the Gulf Coast, just north of Mobile, Alabama. So places like Montgomery and Atlanta, Tupelo, Jackson, Mississippi, well below freezing for the entire day on Friday. But guess what? We're going to be warmer, have highs pushing back into the upper 60s. The sky partly cloudy. Going to see a system passing us by to the north. Plenty of rain just north of the Arizona-Utah border. Snow up there as well. But nothing around here, just a few clouds. Saturday, maybe a few clouds, but I would say mostly sunny. High temps getting back up towards 70 degrees. And this is a week from today, Sunday, December the 11th. And again, mainly zonal flow here in the southwest. So high temperatures, upper 60s to near 70. Normal high at this point is around 67. And I think we'll be just a degree or 3 above that. So not much variance from normal. This is Monday, December the 12th. And again, we are dry. Tuesday, December the 13th, we start to see a bit more amplification to the pattern across North America. Big ridge building across Alaska. And that may start to open the door for colder air to spill down the west coast, and we do see that here. And if this were to be right, And again, we're way out here. I'm sure this is going to change between now and then, but if this were right, we would have some colder temperatures starting to come our way and maybe chances of rain by the middle part of the month, maybe say the 15th or 16th or so. But again, at best, it's going to be a couple of weeks before we see any significant chances of precipitation in here. And accordingly, I know you're tired of seeing this map. I know I am. This is the QPF, the Quantitative Precipitation Forecast. This is how much rain we're going to get in the next 10 days. And this is off of the European. And again, it does show that system Tuesday night, Wednesday morning may produce just an isolated shower in northern Maricopa County, some parts of the state, maybe a tenth of an inch up toward Payson. But again, no rain here in the valley for the next 10 days. And I would say for at least the next 12, 13, 14 days, very likely, we will see no rain. All right, temperatures off the GFS ensemble through the period. Yeah, pushing up near 70 tomorrow. Latest GFS, again, only showing us cooling to 65 or so by Wednesday. I think we may be a few degrees cooler than that, but ultimately it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Not going to see nearly the cold air that we thought. That's going to be left for most of the eastern and central part of the country. And then warmer for next weekend and looking pretty seasonal through the remainder of the period. And that's a look at the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video by tomorrow morning. Have a very safe and happy Sunday.